Well, a very good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Crafters TV for our final show of the day. We are doing advanced techniques this evening, and it's all to do with scrapbooking. If you have just joined us, then welcome in, or if you've been with us all day, then welcome back to you. And I'm saying good evening because it is 6 o'clock here now in the UK, but it might be morning time for some of you over in, well, it will be morning time for some of you over in America. Wherever you are watching us from in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm really excited for this one because yesterday we had our beautiful beginning show again on scrapbooking, and I did a lovely scrapbooking page. I keep saying scrapbooking, scrapbook, whatever it is. And I did a lovely page that I learned from Debbie Fisher, and tonight I am going to be doing something else that Debbie's going to be teaching us all, because we are doing the advanced. Now, she did say earlier on, these techniques that she's doing, they're called advanced, but they are really, really simple to do. So I'm keeping everything crossed that I'm able to do it. We've got Jan with us on the socials this evening. This show is over on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up. If you really, really want to, give us on Facebook, give us on YouTube as well. Because why not? Why not? I think they can do it on Facebook, Jamie. I think they can. Or come across onto YouTube. Give us a thumbs up on there. Speaking of thumbs up, we've got our fabulous Debbie Fisher over this side of the studio. Hi, Debbie.
I have the most shows for today so far, so we need to beat it. We need to get more. 125 we got in my solo show this morning, and I absolutely love you all for it. But we do need the likes. We're not begging for no reason. We want to keep it in your feed. We want you to have everything that you need from us and more. So make sure you do pop a like in on that feed and give us a thumbs up, because that would be amazing. And yes, today we've done scrapbooking for 2 days, which is really rare actually, because it's not something we do all the time. Scrapbooking, I don't want to say it's on trend or it's becoming popular, because I don't think scrapbooking, Brent, has ever gone away. I think scrapbooking is always there, and some people sort of, I think they dabble into it every so often.
Yes.
I think it's one of those crafts that when you start getting new ideas, you're like, oh, it sparks a little bit in your brain. You want to then go on to something else. You want to bring your card making into your scrapbooking, and we're going to do a little bit of that tonight. So I'm going to show you how to do a more advanced technique. I'm also going to show you how to do a more advanced origami as well, to create a frame. So you're going to need your 6x6 pages.
Yeah.
If you haven't got on, we've got 6x6 on Shop the Day, so 6x6 paper pads, which are amazing. But if you haven't got 6x6 pads, just trim your 12x12 pads into quarters, and then that gives you a 6x6, and you're going to need 4 pages. So to make the frame, you could just be using one of your 12x12 pages cut into 4 pieces, and I'm going to show you a really simple way of how you can do a really cool origami frame.
Lovely stuff. I don't know if you heard that or not while you were chatting away there, but Johnny just went, oh, Ben has an origami business, but it folded.
I didn't hear it.
You got that straight away. It took me a good 30 seconds to get it.
That's very funny. It's very good, Johnny.
It is very good. Apparently Ben says it all the time.
He
yeah.
says that all the time, does he? Right.
Shocking. Absolutely. That's a proper dad joke, that one is. Proper dad joke. Now, Debbie, I did miss a question in the last show. So, Sandra, if you are watching, Sandra from Malta, that is, whereabouts in Malta? Are you from Valletta, my old home port? She was asking, and I think we've mentioned this before, but the birthday celebration card that you did the other day, she's saying she can't, the other week, sorry, she's saying she can't find it. Can we please help again?
Yes, so you'll have to look it up. I can't remember when it was, so you'll know. But it was on our Kinetic show.
Yes.
And Brent's going to look it up, because when we get our shows put into our diaries, they're put under a title, and I always remember it. And funny enough, that's the card that people ask me about all the time. So you must have loved it. I think it was the ones with the candles. So it was the birthday pop-up candles. So it's probably that one, which is the Kinetic, which was when, Ben? Bent, I went. I bent. I said bent.
Bye, everyone.
Bent instead of Brent. So it was a Ben and Brent.
It was the 5th of February, Dolly Parton.
I can't believe I just said that.
Well, you're not wrong, so it's all right. Oh my word, right. Let's see who we've got joining us. We'll say a few hellos and then I'll get onto some deals that we haven't seen today. We've got Jen in with us again. Hello everyone, hello to you, Jen. We've got Carleen with us. Hi everyone, watching while crafting. We had a bit of snow, but now it's raining. Oh,
Wow,
a bit of snow.
March.
We've got Mallory in with us. Mallory Kellogg, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Marley is with us as well. Hello from Illinois, yeah. Nicole, Brother Rick Rack is with us. Hello to you, Nicole.
Nicole, I was going to send Nicole a message because James has been showing me some stuff that Nicole has been making for us with some new launches. Have you seen it, Brent? She's done us a little character.
I have.
I can't say anything yet because it's not even out there, but she's made us each one and they're so super cute. I absolutely love them.
Adorable,
Thank you for doing those.
I thought James had made them because he said, oh, like there's the animal that it is.
Yeah.
And I thought, how very dare you? Without giving too much away, obviously I've got quite a long neck. So that might make some hints, Nicole.
They're so cute. I love them.
They are really cute. I'm excited for them to launch.
Yes.
Don't know when they'll be coming out.
I don't. I think April, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. So yes, lots of newness on the way to you all very, very soon. Starting off though with a few deals that we've not seen today. This is your photo paper and you are getting 100 pieces of 5x7 in here. Perfect for your scrapbooking or perfect if you just want to print any pictures out and stick them in your cards and things like that. Would you use this for, you know, when you do, how we said about me doing a jigsaw for me mum? Would you print it out on that and then stick that onto mount board, or is that not how that works?
You can absolutely do that if you want to. That would work. Yeah, what we bought this out with, it's really strange actually, but who knew that photo paper, you could use your water reactive inks on them. So we bought it out with our little, do you remember our ombre ink pad?
Yes.
That's what they come out with, because you can put the inks onto there, watercolour them, and it dries instantly. It's amazing photo paper.
Perfect.
But yes, you're right, Brent, it's brilliant and it's great for this show because for scrapbooking, you're going to be able to print all your photos out on there, but also go back and watch the shows where we've done the watercolour techniques with the ombre ink pads. Type in watercolour ombre ink pads and that will come up, and how to use that paper with your ink pads as well.
Lovely stuff. Oh, thank you very much. So yes, the platinum price for this one is $7.99 or $10.36 there. Once again, 100 pieces in there and they are 5x7. Now, we also have our swing card dies for you here. So this one that I've got picked up first, this one is your scalloped circle swing. And if I open that like that, you can see, there you go, you can see it moving there. So again, this is what we would call the kinetic, because obviously you've got that movement in the card there. Then you've also got all of your foliage dies, your sentiments as well in there. You are getting both dies, so your platinum price is $14.40 or $16. So the other one that you are getting is the decorative plaque swing as well. So again, I'll pull that and you can see the way that moves there, and it opens up to a lovely card inside of the card there. All of your bunting, your balloons, is there a cake on there? Yes, there is a cake on there. And you've got your hooray sentiment as well. So just some deals that we've not seen today, but details are up on the screen for you. Head on the website, go to Shop the Day, and you can see everything that we've been playing with. If we haven't mentioned anything, they'll all be on Shop the Day as well for you. But it is time to get into, actually, let me show you a few samples, because they will show better. I know I am desperate to get crafting, aren't I? So there we go. You can see there the movement on the swing. Swing. And then we also have here where you've got it twice, so you can see it double. Whee! Brilliant. Kinetic cards. Have I got one of the plaque to show you? I haven't got one of the plaque, but never mind. We are going to get into our advanced techniques on scrapbooking. So over to you, Debbie Fisher.
Yes, so I'm going to show you an easy way to do a template with a large heart. So I've got my 12 by 12 paper here because I want to create a big heart. Now, we don't do a die that creates a big heart. So I want to show you an easy way of doing a heart. So what I'm doing is popping my 12 by 12 just in the middle of sort of two numbers. So I've got it in the middle of the 15 and the 3 here, just to find my middle point. So we're going to go from the bottom here and on here. So I know this is where I want to finish, this is where I sort of want to start. So I'm going to come down about here, where my 9 is on here, which is halfway. Now you don't have to be an artist, I'm not someone who can draw, but this is a really easy way of just doing a curve. So if you come round here like so, just follow that line right round and come down until you reach that point. It's really easy. Anyone can do that, can't they? Then what you want to do, I'm going to just bring in my board and we're going to score that. So just going to bring in where I've put that notch and on the bottom there. And all I'm going to do, Brent, is bring this down. We're going to score a line just down, oh, just move that, just down there like so. Then what you're going to do is fold that over.
Clever.
And cut it out. So it's super easy. So even though we say advanced techniques, they're only advanced if you don't know how to do them.
Yes.
So once you learn how to do them, you can do any template. And the good thing about this is if you don't like the shape of your heart, if you want to make it a little bit more chunkier here or thinner here, you can change that because we've just used a pencil and you only have to do it on one side.
Okay.
So once you've done this one, you'll see once we've cut it out, so let's just bring that round like so. Then that way you've got your heart. Look at that. So easy.
Love it.
So what you're going to do is then use your papers to cut around that. So I'm going to show you my heart here and you'll see it's probably completely different. So this one's a bit bigger, so that one, it almost is the same. I mean, I did do it completely by hand, but I've literally gone round with some pretty papers and I've just cut, no, it was that one, wasn't it? So cut that one. So literally pop that over your papers, draw around it, and then you can cut it out. So a really nice, easy way. So keep those templates because then you've got them for any of your projects. Keep this as well because this is really good. If you want, you might want to do on your scrapbooking pages, not a piece cut out, you might want to ink into there. So you could do like a beautiful ombre effect. You could use the ink pads we used earlier. But yeah, keep the template because that's a really handy template to have and super easy to do. Now these are the papers I was telling you about. Now I have used a pad that I've got at home, which is that quintessentially English, which I absolutely love. It's so beautiful. Now the reason I wanted to use this pad is because this is one of the pads that has multiple different textured cardstocks in there, from sort of stripes to florals to butterflies. So all of these were all the sort of offcuts. So what you're going to do with these, I'm going to pop this to the side to start with. What you want to do with your heart, you want to make sure that going from your centre point, you want to make your strips long enough to come into that centre point, but to come to the edge of your heart. So I'm just bringing that round. So I've worked out that my strips need to be 6 inches. So you want to do 6-inch strips and then you just want to cut them at 1 inch. Well, I say 1 inch and I've actually got some here. I think I've done it slightly smaller. Yeah, I've done them slightly smaller than 1 inch. So let me just bring my board back in. Sorry, leaning over there. And then we'll just cut these. I think I'm going to do them at 3/4 of 1 inch. So just bring that in 3/4 of 1 inch like so. And then just trim that one like so. And then we're going to do these with multiple ones. So you're just going to take these, trim those. I'll do one more just to show you, because I've got plenty that are done. And these are ones that you could do, like you could just cut lots of in one go, because you'll need quite a few. How many? It depends on how many you want to lay down, to be honest. And what I mean by that is we're going to cover half of our heart. So what we're then going to do, we can take a couple at a time, pop these together. Well, one's a little bit smaller, but it doesn't matter. You're going to then find your middle point. So this is a really nice way of doing a pennant. So you're just going to find that middle section, cut it in the middle, and then you can cut up from that middle section. And that's a really easy way of just snipping in and making little pennants. So again, just snip to the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can do them with longer tails, shorter tails, but cutting up the middle is the easiest way to make all these little pennants like that.
Lovely.
So let's bring this back in, because this is all about how we transform a page and how we can bring those ideas to life. So what I want to do now, I haven't got a photograph, but what I have done is I've created a piece for the base, and this will be my photo. So I can add my photo at a later date if I want to. So we're going to mat and layer that on. So we're going to decide where we want our photographs. I wanted to have my photograph about here. So I want to fill a gap here to still create my heart, but I want it to be very different. So we're going to use our tape pen just to stick this one down. So coming round like so. And also, I mean, I've just got the one piece of cardstock, but if you want to mat and layer this onto a piece of card, because it's papers, so I might just do that. I do have some 12 by 12 next to me. If you've got bigger pieces of cardstock, just cut them down to your 12 by 12. So we're just going to place that right in the centre, like so.
Debbie, we got IN wrong. It's Indiana, not Illinois.
Oh, Indiana.
Indiana, never even thought about that.
Ah, okay. There we go. What do we know? I never passed geography.
No, neither. I wasn't allowed to do it.
I was so rubbish at geography.
Were ya?
And I really wish I wasn't, because I love places now. I love travel, and I really wish I knew a lot more about the world. I don't know many landmarks, like when we have like Friday night game, and I'm really
Just
rubbish.
struggle with them.
I'm so rubbish, yeah. Camels in cities, I was so rubbish at.
That one was hard. Jamie made me play it before. No, Jamie.
But it's easy for people that know the places. I just don't, and I really wish I knew more about the world and places and monuments, and I am rubbish at things like that. I'm not. I don't ever want to. No, I didn't hear that. What was
Johnny
that?
said it's a wonder the amount of holidays you go on.
I know, exactly. But do you know what? And I do always say this because I know it sounds like I go on a lot of holidays, and I have been on a lot of holidays. So, but only in the last 6 years. So I met Al, are we coming up to 7 years this year? I think it might be 7 years. Yeah, it might be 6 years. Can't really remember. What are we, 2006?
Yeah, 26.
So six years this September. So
yeah.
So it's only been these last 6 years. Now, before that, Brent, I hadn't had a holiday for 22 years.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. 22 years, yeah. My ex-husband didn't like travelling. Yeah, it was just, we won't go into that, but we never travelled, and I just settled for that life.
Yeah.
And Al loves to travel. So when I met Al, it was like just totally different, and I realised what I'd missed out on. So it's been lovely. So even though I know people say, oh, she's always on holiday, but it is because I've never really had a chance.
Because you missed out on all that time,
yeah? Absolutely.
Why,
yeah.
aye.
But you will be pleased to know that we've not got a holiday this year.
Have you not?
No. We decided that we've spent a lot of money last year. We got our windows done at home. We got our driveway done, block weaved, and we did have 4 holidays last year.
Yeah.
So we decided to save a bit of money this year and spend a bit more time in our garden and just make the most of the home. Because we're homebodies as well. I do love being at home. But next year we might do an American holiday where we're going to all the theme parks and that, but we're still not sure about that one yet, so which will be good. Right, let's get started on this one. So we're going to build these up. Now I have lots over here. So if I bring these up, look at all these. So I've cut all of these out. Now what I'm going to do is lay them out. We want these to become our heart on the side. So we're going to start by covering the heart here. So we're just going to pop this round and just using random pieces. And I want to make sure that we've got them so where we put them, we can then cover with our photo.
Yeah.
So just popping them like this to start with. Let's pop a green in there. So I'm not going to overlap them. I'm just going to put them where we think that they'll be cool. And then just start to layer these up. So when we talk about advanced sort of techniques, it's things like this that we probably wouldn't think of, but that look really cool. Let's pop some extra ones in. Right, so I think now I know I've got plenty here. I'm going to start to layer those pieces up because I still want to keep that heart. And by having the heart this side, it's going to keep that going. So let's start layering these down.
Nice. Just while you're laying them down, Pat said, hello, Brent, Debbie, super talented CTV crew and my lovely crafty friends from a rainy New Jersey. I do watch the shows over on YouTube and I'm getting very excited about my trip to Dallas. I'm excited.
We're excited to meet you, honestly. It's going to be amazing.
It is. Oh, first time flying as well, and she's going to be flying with a very good friend.
Oh my goodness.
How exciting.
How exciting is that? That's someone that really wants to be involved and you're going to have the best. Well, honestly, we will make sure that you all have the best experience. You know, I actually don't even think it's going to be about the classes. It's just going to be about having fun, making something. You know, we don't get very long in the classes and you've got a lot of classes to cover throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I just really feel like you're going to have the best time and we're going to try and make it as interactive as possible with you all. Yeah,
absolutely. And Deborah's also coming from the last show. She was babysitting. So she's come back with the answer. Babysitting my grandbaby is 9 months and walking, so he keeps me hopping, I can imagine. She's also coming to Craftaganza, the midweek one. The sun is shining beautiful in Texas today, but it is cool. It's in the lower 60s, which, to be fair, that'll still be hot for Debbie and I.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Oh, that was posh from me, Debbie and I.
Debbie and I.
I have a question.
Yes.
Am I supposed to be doing anything right now?
No.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I mean, if you want to, Brent, you can get your project out and you can start to sort of have a play with that if you want to.
Well, I have inked up my photos, so I might get some of the papers and that together and see
do that,
what
because
I fancy
what
doing.
I did think is I would do this project and then we would make that frame, and I think that frame that we're going to make, the origami frame, you'll be able to incorporate that into your scrapbook page.
Can I come over and pinch some scissors off you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just
because I'm not actually going to make a scrapbook. I want to show you how to make that frame.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be.
Oh, we hid the mini snips, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Well remembered in this one.
Thank you.
I love that I've got them in there. Now, no one can tell, remember. Don't tell, like, we don't want anybody. No snitches, please.
No snitches.
No snitches. We don't want snitches. We want to keep them in here. I mean, obviously, you can tell Debbie Robinson and Sheila. I mean, they can know, because I don't think they are our little snip takers.
Our little snip takers.
Our snip takers. Yeah, it's people that are in the office that come in and borrow things. And even our Liam as well. I think our Liam pops in. But Liam, so I might say that, but Liam will come and replace it. So as soon as I say it's missing, he'll get it for us, so which is fine. So can you see, we're still keeping that shape of the heart because we're going around in that circle. So it's looking fabulous.
It looks unreal. I love it.
It's so cool, isn't it? And you think about how you can really make something look with different patterns and different colours that you're doing. It's just going to look amazing. So I'm just going to fill some of the gaps in. So let's put some more of these green in there.
I think what's nice as well, how you've done the pennants as well, just to give it like a little bit of something.
Yes, absolutely. I didn't want it to just look boring with strips on it. I wanted to give it a purpose. And these are just sort of things that you can add to make look really cool. And you can see I'm still trying to keep it where these are coming into the middle. So when we pop this picture on, it's still going to hide those pieces, but we can still see that heart shape that's coming round. And you could change your background. You might prefer to have this really standing out. You might want to put some foam pads on these just to make them pop a little bit more. But just do whatever suits you and what you like, because scrapbooking really should be about all the fun and what you're doing. So let's put one there. Just going to put a couple more, I think.
I found some lovely little ocean friends that you got me. What was the collection that you got me, Enchanted Ocean.
Oh, Enchanted Ocean.
So I have
yes.
done a bad thing. I'm just going to hide that piece of 12 by 12. Do you really want to see? I really wanted the turtle, but it was in the middle of...
I think that's all right. I think that's all right. Thing is, the reason I get these out is because we don't do that range anymore. So it's actually quite nice to use the papers.
Yeah.
Because lots of people still have those papers in their stash. So it's really good to use them. Right, I think I'm just going to pop one more over this side. There we go, just on that side, I think. Yes. And then we're going to layer up this one here. Oh, I've got two there.
Oh. Jamie's just said that the launch of that collection was one of the best days he's had at work. Was it crazy?
Oh, it was, yeah. It was,
oh, was it?
Yeah, it was so huge. I remember Sarah coming to see me afterwards and saying, see, Debbie, it doesn't have to be me that sells it.
Oh, was it you that launched this?
Yeah, me and Ben launched it, yeah.
The fish launched the fish.
I know, yes. We knew it was going to be big, and it really was. It was just, it was a mental show, really. It went
I can imagine.
so quickly. It was amazing. Yeah, you loved it.
I mean, I can see why, to be fair, because these papers are absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
and I can imagine what the rest of the collection was like.
So it was just a great collection. Colour palette, everything that was in it. It's funny, isn't it? People love anything to do with the sea.
Do you know what? I think, well, this is what I think, and it's come from my mum, but whenever she's by the beach and she's got the ocean, she just said she always feels so free.
Yes.
Like looking out into, well,
yeah,
obviously the abyss of the sea,
right.
but...
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a great one. But it just had some really cool elements. It had some illusion film. It had some mermaids. You know, it was just lovely. Really lovely collection. So we're going to place that onto here, like so. So even though I've not got a photo that I'm going to put down at the moment, you can see how we're building our scrapbook page. And then what I've got is in that same pad, so this was a pad that we did all the little pop-outs at the back. You've probably got plenty of pads from Violet Studio that have got this sort of thing. We've got collections that have got the ephemera that you're going to be able to use as well.
Yes.
So we're literally going to just decorate this around. Now what I am going to do is I am going to just stick foam pads onto the pieces around here.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to stick it onto here, because then that way at a later date I can place my photo there. So just going to pop a few there. Going to pop that going round. And then we
round and round.
Round and round. So let's just pop one there. And there. And then let's just grab my pokey tool. Oh, that's disappeared. Let's grab another one. Oh, it hasn't disappeared. It's in the Gemini.
Ooh. It's where?
It's in the Gemini.
Oh.
I put a pokey tool in there. I put like a bit of everything, and then that way we've always got something. So
Just coming over to pinch
Let you coming over.
Do you know what? I'm going to use the new Scoremaster.
Oh yes, do. Yes, take that with you. It's fine. I don't need it.
Do you not need it?
No, not at all. When we do our next bit, we're not going to use. We just need our 6x6 pages. Not cutting them down at all. So I'm going to pop that on the bottom there.
Ah, so should I keep the photos for the 6x6? Yes, I should, shouldn't I?
No. No, don't worry. I mean, you could keep one. I would say anything. Have you got anything that's maybe a 4x4? Like a square one?
I can make it for...
Leave one that's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
If it's a bit bigger, it's fine.
It's 4.5 by 3.5.
That should be all right.
Should be all right?
Should be all right. So keep that one then.
I'll keep the one of me.
So what I've done here is I've got just some, I've got Be Happy, Smile and Love, so which we can use on there. And then we've just got some other elements. Now, I'm not going to put anything else on there. I will just put a few more flowers, I think, on the bottom, because I want to allow myself to be able to put a photograph on there. But look how pretty that looks. Such a lovely design that you can do.
Wow.
Really, and I know we've said advanced techniques, which I think is an advanced technique, but you can absolutely use whatever you've got in your stash to be creative with that heart. So hopefully that helped you, do a new scrapbook page.
Lovely.
So that's our first one. So we're going to pop that to the side. Now, so let's do the origami.
Origami.
I've got to remember how to do it.
Oh!
Right, it's actually simple when you know. So this pad, this is a heart one. I can use one. Let me use one of the ones we've got in our stash though, rather than use that one. The heart one's a great one, but we don't have that one in. So
you want one of these?
Oh, the Western. Have you got a Western one, is there?
Have
Oh,
I
no,
got
there's not a 6x6.
Yeah,
Oh, there is.
there is.
I'll have that. I will have that one.
Hello.
Unless you wanted that one.
No, I'm going to choose a different one because of the photo. I'll find something in the
like
tea and
this.
coffee, I think.
This is nice. So, doesn't matter what. Now, you can use the same ones, but I think, actually, I'm going to use two of matching ones. So let's do that one and that one because they've got the same sort of beignes and dots there. You can mix it up. We've got blues in there, greens, reds, which would look nice. But you want double-sided. So I'm going to try one way and one the other way and see how we get on. I'm going to keep it the same way. So what I'm going to do now, are you ready? Have you got your 4 pages? It's like he was miles away then. Friends!
4 pages.
You want 4 pages, yes.
Tea and coffee, tea and coffee, tea and coffee.
Are you ready? Now, at home, you can be doing this as well. So if you've got 6x6 pages, you need 4 sheets of this. So it is super easy. It's just following instructions.
Have you got 4 different ones?
Yes, 4 different. No, I've got two that are the same. 2 of these and 2 of these, but similar in their colouring.
Right.
So I would say, yeah, use 2. You could use 4 of the same, but in a paper pad, we generally only have 3 of each. So I would do 2 that are matching and then another 2 that are similar in colours.
Right, so 2 that are matching. I'm catching up,
It's absolutely fine, don't worry. It honestly doesn't take long to do.
Oh, does it not?
No, it doesn't take long, but once you've got the fold, so we'll go really slowly so you can follow every fold. And it's a really easy fold, because when we think about origami, I think it's quite complicated, a lot of origami, because you have to sort of fold different ways, then fold another way, then you have to tuck things in and bend things round, and it can be a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
But this is really easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to diagonally fold our paper. So literally, I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see my corners. We're just going to fold that over. So the more accurate, the better. But honestly, if you're a little bit out, it's not going to matter. And then we're going to just take our scoring tool and we're going to burnish that. Okay?
Oh, yeah, does it matter that it's single-sided?
It doesn't matter, actually. No, it doesn't matter. We're just learning how to do it. And what's the only thing with a double-sided is you get the print on each angle.
Yeah.
But actually, you will just get a nice white piece into yours.
Yeah.
Once you've done that, you're going to open it up, and on the left side, we're going to fold this into a triangle. So from this point, you're going to fold that piece in. So, yes, like a paper airplane, exactly like that, Jamie. So I'm just making sure my corner's in. You can, if you really wanted to, you can do your corners with your scoring tool. But these are quite thick papers, but they will work. We just need to manipulate that in. So once we've got that in, we're going to burnish those corners. See, it's not exactly there, but I'm not going to worry too much about that one.
Yeah.
So just making sure we pull that one in to burnish that down. Okay, so you've got your fold in. Yep, turn yours round, Brent, so I can see it. That's it. Yep. Then what you're going to do with that folded down, turn it over. There we go. And then you're going to fold this bottom piece up along that line of that fold.
Oh, yes.
Yep. So fold that over like so and burnish that. Okay.
Fab.
And then we're going to fold that in. So fold that over. So it's like that.
Uh-huh.
Turn it over and then fold that piece in.
Fold that piece in.
That's it. And then burnish that down. Let us know if you're doing this at home. That's it. And then you're going to fold this piece over the top of that. So that will go over the top. And then you're going to use your scoring tool to burnish that down. So you end up with a triangle. It's like an exam, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and then what you're going to do is take this piece and tuck it into that piece. Like that.
Okay.
Yep, nice and easy.
Yeah.
That's it, we're done.
Done.
Take your next piece, we're going to do exactly the same 4 times. I think Jamie's worked it out. That's it, so I'm going to pop that in half.
In half.
And then just burnish that down. So nice crisp edges is going to get you your best results. Then open that up.
Yeah.
And then you're going to fold your left-hand side in.
To
So
the
by
paper
the time
aeroplane.
you've done all 4 of these, it's hard to see that crease line. That's why I'm trying to see where my crease line is.
Oh yeah, actually.
You should be a whiz at doing these once you know how they fold in. Love this, we do it together. So other people can't see this, can they? But I can see on my screen, me on one side and Brent on the other side.
Yeah.
So I can see exactly what I'm doing.
So
Then turn it over.
Round, yeah.
And then fold that bottom piece up in line with the piece that you folded.
When was the last time you did this, Debbie?
When was the last time I did it?
Yeah.
Oh, a long, long time ago.
Was it?
Yes. And then I trawled the internet last week trying to find how you made the frame, and I found it.
Oh.
Yes, so it's not my idea. I found it a long time ago. So then we're going to fold that back. But it's a really cool way of doing a frame, especially for your scrapbooks. And because it still lays flat, so you've got a little bit more bulk. It's also good for your card making as well. So if you want to do this as a card, a picture frame, it's just really cool. And then once you've done that, we're going to fold this piece over.
And that bit over. Yeah.
Yeah, so that
Oh, I must have gone wrong somewhere there.
No, you haven't. Why, what's up?
It won't fold all the way over, but it's fine. I'll just come back on myself.
Yeah, that's why it's just getting your crisp edges. But honestly, it's not going to make too much difference. So if you can't fold it completely, fold it where you can fold it. And all that's going to happen, Brent, is you might have a bigger gap on this side.
Yes.
It's really not going to be that big a deal once you're doing them. So then we're going to tuck that one into there. So, and obviously have a play with these because you'll be able to see what you want more of. So where I've got my dots, and then this piece here, I would have it the opposite way round if I folded with my dots the other way round.
Yeah.
And then we've got these different ones, but they work the same. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. Right, next, and now our next one. So I'm going to keep in with what I was doing. So I'm folding my dots into the centre. So diagonal across there. And then it's probably this bit, Brent, that you maybe just didn't do it straight enough that made that gap. So
made the little gap.
It's actually, especially when you've got a pattern piece, it's actually hard to be able to see where
It is, yeah.
This one isn't as bad as what this one was. That was really hard to see the crease in that one. But I can see it a little bit better in this one. So you want to just make sure when you're folding it in, you do fold it right to that crease. So just like so. Yeah, the internet, Pinterest, YouTube is so full of great ideas on how to make different things. You know, some things I come up with myself, but a lot of the time I am just looking for new ideas. Okay, so turn it over and then fold in that bottom half up. And it's a really nice, simple way to do a little bit of origami folding, but also incorporating your 6x6 pages.
Yeah. Especially if you've got a lot in your stash and you think, how can I use these up?
I've got so many, and that's been my thing lately. I need to use more of my 6x6 pages, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I started by getting them out because they were all hidden away really with all the ranges. So I've started now putting them with my 12 by 12s. And then fold that piece over the top. You're getting quicker now, Brent.
I know, I feel like I've got the hang of it.
Yes.
I mean, I was still watching you.
I reckon this is something, if we have time once you've done your project on at Crafterganza, could be teaching you this at Crafterganza. And then just pop that in. You've done your third one already. I'm going slowly so you can keep up, and you're already done. Carry on, Brent. You carry on.
I mean, my edges aren't as straight as yours, but never mind.
No, it's absolutely fine. There we go. So that's our next one. Okay. I can't remember which I folded that, but it goes that way.
Pat said, thank you, Debbie, for doing this slowly. I am old and it takes me a while to follow directions. I have saved the show.
I'm with you. I'm old and it takes me ages. And what I worry about when I do things like this, I worry that I'm going to do it wrong and think, can I remember it? But it is a really easy fold. And because you do 4 of them, like you now, you're being able to do it without even having to think about it.
Yeah.
So it does make it, the more you do it, the more you will find. And it's so easy. And I really love the effect on this. Yes, you got it, Brent. That's the way. That's the way,
I like it. Origami, origami, that's the way.
I tell you who has good music taste, James.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
He's not a very old. He's been playing the Beatles today. I was listening, I was in the green room just listening and like, wow, I love the tunes that he plays in his little office in there. Very cool.
James's little man cave, isn't it? The
Absolutely,
library.
Yes. He's good, James, isn't he?
He's a good lad.
He is. So let's pop that in. Oh, doesn't want to go in that one.
Oh, well, do you know what? It's took me 4 to do it, but that last one there.
A perfect one.
Perfect fold.
Amazing.
That one there.
Right, you ready for the magic?
Yes.
Right, so what we are going to do, we're going to pop the pointy end inside here. Like so. And then your other one, pointy end, is going to go in there. Can you see we're making our frame? Mm-hmm. Like so. And then you've got your last one where that's going to pop in there, and then that will go down on the base. So you're going to pop it in first. Don't worry about it being too straight. You're just going to get all those ends in there.
Yeah.
And look at that. You've created a picture frame. How fabulous is that? I love this. It's so, so cool. So once you've got it all together, I would then take your tacky glue. I've just got my gem adhesive here because it's in the little bottle, and I've given my other little bottle to Brent over there. So all I'm going to do with this, take one of the ends. You're just going to put a little bit of glue onto the end on each side. And then you're going to just tuck that inside there. So right inside.
Take that out of there.
Hold that in place. Like so. And all I'm doing here is I'm putting it to the bottom of my glass mat to make sure that that is in a straight line. So and just hold that down into place just for it to take. Like so. I mean, let me know if anyone's made anything like this before, because I think it's just such a cool concept.
It is.
Of being able to make your frames and have a play with all your different paper pads, because that's what paper pads are for, to be used. And when you can find different ways to use them, it just makes your crafting even more special. So we're just going to take that one down. I'm going to take that out for a second. And then again, I am using my craft mat just to line that up. So onto there, push that down a little bit. And I would definitely recommend using a wet glue, because then that way you know that you've got a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah.
So our last one on here, but we also need to pop some onto that top bit as well.
Oops.
Like
There we
so.
go.
So I'm going to do the bottom one first, so just tucking that in, like so. I can wipe that bit of glue away afterwards. Let's just, there we go. And then pop that one in. And because it's only paper, you can bend it and manoeuvre it to where you need it to be. So that one like so. It does look like that. So Jamie's saying it looks like a camera shutter. Yes, it does look like that. So there we go. So I'm just going to hold that into place like so. And then I haven't got a photo, but I've got one from yesterday. Let me just bring that in. So just to show you, so if you're using your photos behind, let's say I want to pop that in, there you go. So you can see you've then got your photo frame to use on there. That would be a really nice Mother's Day gift as well, Brent.
Yes, it would be.
So if you had a photo of like you and your mum and or anything you want to put in it, it's a great way to do your actual photo frames. And that's it. It's nice and easy, but it is it's a bit more of a challenge. So hopefully that's advanced enough that anyone can do it. I like the patterns on this one. How cool is that?
Yeah,
it's really nice, isn't it?
I kind of wish I'd used double-sided now, but I don't actually mind the white around it.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is really cool. Yeah, it does. Looks really cool. And if you'd done it the other way, it would have looked like your white tabs are on the end.
Yes.
So that would have looked like,
yeah.
in fact, I think now that's a good tip actually, Brent. So if anyone has single-sided ones, which way did you fold? Did you fold your...
So I did it so when I folded it, the white was like...
On the outside or inside?
Outside.
So if you do it so your pattern's on the outside, that would actually look like photo corners.
Yeah.
Because your white ones would be at the side. I really like that, yeah. And you can change it. You can do what you want. You could ink it. You could put some stamps on there. You could do anything you want. So, but yeah, I really love that.
There we go.
Amazing.
Well, Kira, I'm just testing different photos now. Me with the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Well, I'll come over if we've got time now because I'm done here. We'll come over and help you finish your scrapbook page.
Yes, please do. We're going to say a few more hellos as well. So we've got, to be honest, we've got a lot of love for showing us that technique. Absolutely gorgeous from Jen Shank. Mary Pat saying absolutely lovely, Debbie. Beautiful scrapbook page. Beautiful page, Debbie. Brilliantly beautiful from our Stephanie. So a lot of love coming in for that. Ultra said though, I've never made a scrapbook page. When you made one, when you've actually made one, what can you do with it?
What you do with it.
Yeah.
So I know people that put them into a 12 by 12 picture frame and frame them on the wall. So you can absolutely do that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you can buy big 12 by 12 scrapbooks and they have binders in them and you put those pages into pockets in there which keeps them all really nice and then you just collect them. You leave them out for people to look at and it's just about putting memories into a book and having it for people to look at, for you to go back and look at, and they're really special because so many people don't do scrapbooking and have all their photos on social media and never have that physical sample, and there's something really special, isn't there, about having something that you can just have that's really unusual because each one is individual to you. You can use your nesting dies to cut out different shapes, you can make a collage if you want to. There's so many different ways that you can use scrapbooking, but yes, get yourself a scrapbook and start building those pages up.
Honestly, I'm thoroughly inspired. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. We are going to quickly just have a little tidy up. Debbie's going to come over and we'll finish off my scrapbook page from last night. So here is our Crafterganza VT.
Crafterganza is here, the ultimate crafting experience in the US and UK. Across 2 unforgettable days, enjoy 10 expert-led classes, hands-on projects and endless inspiration. Learn from our expert teachers, share the joy of crafting and connect with fellow crafters. You'll leave with new skills, finished projects and unforgettable memories. Join us in Dallas, Texas or Newton Aycliffe, County Durham. Don't miss your chance to be part of Crafterganza. Get your ticket today.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Advanced Techniques on Scrapbooking. Me and Debbie are just having a play to see what we're sticking in.
He says the we, honestly, he's done amazing. Now look at this, so you can see what Brent's been playing at. I love the fact that you are literally, you've created your seabed.
Yeah.
This photo couldn't work better because the background is the same colour there. So putting it onto that one, I mean, you've done a brilliant job, Brent.
Why, thank you.
Honestly, lovely.
Why, thank
this
you.
photo, I would say either make smaller or cut like an oval shape into that one.
Can I use them, can't I?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I didn't even know you had those there.
Right,
so,
let's
yeah,
do that.
I would cut an oval into that and do that one. You could, if you wanted to, even use this, or where's your one that you had?
Which one, sorry?
Where's your frame?
Oh, it's over here.
Yes. So your frame, you could, it doesn't really match what your papers you use, but actually your photo would look lovely in there. But I would keep it to that. I think you've done a brilliant job
that.
there. Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Oh, excellent. So the oval that I need, let's see what size will go around that one. Yeah?
Yeah, that's cool because you're keeping the background in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Let's go.
That's perfect. Let us know if you are a scrapbooker, if you've done scrapbooks, if you've done anything that you that's been wow or like you really love, or what's been your favourite scrapbooking page, because that would be really interesting to know what you've made a scrapbook out of and what is the favourite part about it. It might just be because it's your favourite memory or something. I remember doing some of the kids when they were growing up, and I think I've said this story. My youngest daughter, love that. That looks really cool. Like that a lot.
Because then it's not taking up too much of that, is it now?
Yeah, absolutely. It really looks like. I love that. That's brilliant, Brent. You've done a brilliant job.
Oh,
You've
thank
got to
you.
stick it all down now. You've got a foam pad, you've got stickers. Yes, so my daughter has a fear, not so much now, I think she's okay now, she's 23. But when she was younger, she had a real fear of anyone dressed up, anyone in a mask, anything like that. And I think she got that fear because we went to Chesington, the Land of Adventures, and the real life Dora the Explorer was there.
Oh,
And,
my word.
Yeah, and it frightened her so much. And we tried to get her to go on stage. She was only about 2 at the time with SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes.
And I think it really just freaked her out that they were this life-size character. And ever since then, she was so terrified. She wouldn't go near anyone with the mask.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite bad. She was really bad. And then our friends took us for a treat to Alton Towers.
Oh, yes.
And it was Scarefest.
Oh.
And they had all the Death Eaters walking around the park.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. The whole time we were on edge because every time we see one coming, we had to hide Kyra because she would run as well. She would literally run. And she wouldn't think where she was or where she was running to. And another time we went to another park where they had Woody the bear, and that was at Pleasurewood Hills at Great Yarmouth. And my dad, because we were on rides, and my dad was looking after her, and she ran. And all I remember seeing is my dad running after her like down the lane because Woody the bear had come round the corner.
Oh, my word. I bet you were thinking, what's going on?
Absolutely, yeah. She was just terrified of anything like that. So. How did we get onto that subject? I was going to say something about...
I don't know.
and I scrapbooked, so we managed to get a picture, but you could see she was screaming the place down, so I got a picture with Dora the Explorer standing next to her, but with her crying her heart out, and I did a scrapbook page of it.
Oh, I love that. That is hilarious.
Because I think she's got the scrapbook album, so I'll have to ask her if that picture.
Oh, yes, because you can bring it in and show us on air, can't you?
And to this day, I did feel really bad that I did this scrapbook page because she did look really terrified.
You know, but what a memory to have, though.
I know, exactly.
Can she remember it or not?
No, she remembers a lot. Like, she remembers that she didn't like things. The worst one, and it was the funniest one. She was actually, we'd got her out the car, and I said, we'll sit in the front because we were waiting for the people. It was a holiday club.
Yeah.
And Chewits was sponsoring the holiday
Oh, yes,
club.
the sweets.
And I didn't realise that Chewits had a dragon mascot. All of a sudden, so she was just sat in the front of the car with me. She must have been, it was out of school term, so she was probably maybe six or 8 years old. And all of a sudden, I've never seen anything like it, so I didn't know what had happened. I was just sitting at the front. She literally got into the back of the car and climbed over into the boot of the car. At the time, I didn't even know what was going on. And I was like, what on earth are you doing? She's literally clambered through the whole car to get to the back. And as I looked round, there was this big Chewits dragon that was standing in front of the car. And it freaked the life out of her. She literally went right into the boot of the car.
Oh.
That's how bad she was, yeah.
Absolutely
traumatised.
traumatised.
Is anyone else's children or yourselves ever scared of anything?
So me and my brother hate clowns.
Oh, my brother hates clowns.
Absolutely hate them.
So my brother, this is another terrible story. This is cruel sister time. When my brother used to upset me, I used to pin my clown onto his door.
Did you? You're shocking.
And if I was really, really irritating me, I'd put it in his bed. So when he pulled the covers back at night time, he remembers that as well. He really remembers that, yeah. I know, he was really traumatised. So he's got better with age. I mean, he's a year older than me, but he was really traumatised. He hated clowns. So you and your brother both hated them.
Yeah, honestly, we cannot stand them.
It's funny, isn't it?
Cannot
what about
stand
now?
them. Now? If one came like running up to us at one of them scare nights or whatever, I would scream. Like I can look at them and things like that, but yeah, they're not. Oh no, I've just realised I've got tape on that. Never mind. Yeah, I can't deal with them. Clowns and spiders, I think, are my worst fear. But if I ever get famous, I would love to do I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
But I don't know that I would cope well. And I feel like I would get put on the trials.
See, I don't mind the trial. The thing that I couldn't cope with is the claustrophobia. So I couldn't go into the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't do that. I think I could cope with all the creepy crawlies, but yeah, I couldn't
do the rest of it.
Yeah. Luckily, we're probably never going to be celebs, so we'll probably never get picked to do something.
No,
like
don't say that.
Well, you might be. You might be.
I hope
Celeb
so.
Deb.
Celeb Deb. Yeah, she will be.
I'm hoping Sarah will, but she says she'll never do it.
I know. I said to her, I was like, go on, please do it. But I don't know if she will, will she?
I would love to see Sarah doing it.
I think it'd be
love
brilliant.
that, yeah.
I'm just going to grab them mini snips so I can put some on the turtle's legs. Nearly said something else there.
I did wonder what you was going to say. Is that all we've got left? Where has the day gone again, guys?
Again?
I mean, it's gone so quickly again today. I hope you've all enjoyed the shows. Where's your iPad?
It's
Shall I
here.
see if there's any messages?
Do you know what? There's absolutely loads.
Oh my goodness, so many, so many. I haven't brought my glasses with me. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We've got Sarah. Hello, my crafty friends. Brent, Debbie and Jan. I'm watching on YouTube and commenting on Facebook. Had a terrible fall down the stairs on Sunday.
No.
Fractured my leg watching you all take my mind off the pain. Oh, I'm glad we're taking your mind off. Sending really healing hugs because that's horrible, Sarah. I hope you get better really soon. Alcha is saying, I never made a scrapbook page. What are you doing? What are you doing with it?
Oh,
So,
yeah,
yes,
we read that, yeah.
That's the one, yeah. Pat is saying, thank you, Debbie. Slowing it down, we've done that one. Jane Adams saying, beautiful pictures. Brent, Jen Sharp is saying, that's really looking cool to elevate your scrapbooking pages. And says, thank you for the idea, Debbie. You're very welcome. Jane is also saying, I'm saving this show. Thank you, Debbie, for the technique. You're very welcome, Jane. And Michael is saying, hi, Debbie, Miss McGills and Brent from a rainy Gateshead. Brilliant shows today. Nice to sit and relax and watch you both demonstrating. Banter is really funny.
Yeah,
we do try.
We do.
We do try.
We
We always make each other laugh. We laugh a lot. And Linda is saying, good afternoon, everyone. Can't believe it. It's snowing here in Maryland. Louise is saying, that's brilliant, Brent. And Kim is saying, I am primary as scrapbooker, have many kids and school years, trips across the USA and Disney. Just finished several memorable pages for our 22-year-old Siamese. Oh, and he passed away 2 years ago. 22 years, though, that you had him for, Kim. I mean, that is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've known a cat to last that long. That's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a long time.
It's just heartbreaking, isn't it, when you lose an animal?
It is.
Funny enough, I know it sounds ridiculous. I was thinking of that the other day. Even if I lost Teddy now, I would be so heartbroken.
Oh, of course, well, they're part of your life,
They are
aren't they?
absolutely. He is absolutely part of me. I would feel like I've lost my right arm. Al would be exactly the same as well. So it's awful. And you know, and the horrible thing with having pets, you get all the joy from them, but they don't
know what's coming, don't you?
as long as what
Yeah.
we do, which is really, really sad. But we're coming to the end now, so
We
we're not
are.
going to end on a sad note.
No, we're not.
We're here again tomorrow. You're not.
I'm not.
You're
I
not.
am. I'm in the office.
Yes.
But Leanne's here,
Yay.
and you're back tomorrow.
We are back, yes, me and Leanne tomorrow, so I'm back for another day, and then back then next Wednesday. So one more day.
And Thursday and
Innovation
Friday.
Station, yeah, Thursday and Friday. Innovation Station, we've got the numbers and alphabets tomorrow, which are going to be great. So, yeah, it's going to be a great
And
day.
Friday Night Live for you tomorrow
Yes,
as well.
amazing.
Ooh, how exciting. A big, massive thank you to you because honestly, I'm very, very happy with
I think
everything
you've done
that we've done.
amazing.
So
Yeah, absolutely amazing. It looks beautiful. You've done
Thank you.
so well. I love how your crafts come on. I know it helps because you're crafting with it all the time where you're making the boards. So we really appreciate Brent making the boards for us, which is amazing. And I've loved the last couple of days. So
I know.
thank you so much.
Thank
Oh.
you. Thank you. Come back tomorrow. Join Leanne and Debbie. Thank you to Johnny and Jamie, who's been in our ears all day. And of course, a big thank you to Jan, our social superstar, for sending us all the comments and the questions through.
And if you're going to the NEC this weekend, have the best time because it's going to be incredible. So, and if you've gone today, let us know tomorrow how it's been.
Yes, please do. See you tomorrow live, 12 p.m. here in the UK.
Bye.
Bye.